and see how they do. Can they bounce back against one of the brightest squads in North America right now? We've got SSG in the orange, Cloud9 in the blue. A best of 5 here in week 5. Torment sets us up, Squishy now through the air onto the backboard, looking for the double tap, drops it down, and there's Squishy Muffins starting off hot.
Squishy has been the shining light for Cloud9 for this whole season, and this one, he used his boost perfectly. That was a picturesque save to preserve the lead.
AXB with a miss. Now Arsenal just looking to see if he can hold on to ball control in enemy territory. Gimmick's got other ideas and puts it to the midfield, but here's Sypical up to Arsenal, gets it around Torment, and we got a tie game.
And it seemed like it was just a matter of time with how much pressure we were seeing from Spacestation, and that pass from Sypical was so good. There was a player that was challenging his angle.
Ton of boost, and Gimmick takes it away from him. Sypical underneath one. Now into the corner once more, and man, this Cloud9 defense just holding on to the corners. There's a demolition that might open it up. AXB takes the shot and puts it through. Space Station takes the lead.
Arsenal escapes Gimmick so closely here. Watch as Gimmick is blazing in, and AXB rather dodged it. It looks like there might have even been some sparks of a glancing blow. Getting the most benefit out of it from their aggression, but Cloud9 jumping right back into the pit, throwing a few punches of their own, but a double commit. This is bad for Cloud9. AXB, the closer that Des talked about, gets his second of the game off of this misplay from Cloud9.
And they looked for that just midfield across the center pass, and it's completely intercepted. This one's going to wrap down to the end. Space Station's going to be able to clean up game number 1 just fine.
It seemed like things would be, off to a good start for Cloud9 with the Squishy double tap. It was
still doesn't get turned in, but Space Station turns this right back around. Puts it back down. XP to the edge, nearly. Oh, are you kidding me? How does this go in?
This was filthy from AXB. He jumps immediately, reads the bounce, gets that. I don't even know if it was a double tap.
Offense here in the past 45 seconds or so, but only one really good look at the net. And now 3 minutes left to go in game number 1. Still looking for that first goal. Sypical cranks one towards the back. Here comes the shot from AXB. Cleans it up nicely, and that's 2-0 for Space Station.
AXB adding another one as we see Sypical even driving at Squishy Muffins. You saw him driving at Squishy Muffins. Squishy had been a bloodbath here for Space Station.
Sypical gets and keeps it in the box. Arsenal couldn't quite get the read. It looked like AXB was going to have a free third goal, but the counterattack from Cloud9 comes through. I think Space Station got baited in by that juicy opportunity.
Yeah, you saw AXB trying to race back, and Arsenal almost got a touch on the ball. Torment was able to connect on that.
9. Can Torment hold on to this? Gets it back across, but Arsenal over the top of Squishy. Squishy demolished just to add insult to injury. Space Station runs away with game number 1. Game number 2.
You saw us in this series.
Squishy looking for a dribble out in a critical must-win game here for Cloud9. Arsenal onto the backboard. Torment up, doesn't get enough of a touch. What an adjustment from Sypical, though, to finish it off, and Space Station scores first again.
Arsenal going for backboard. This is a very difficult read for Torment. He's trying to get to the ball to the corner, and Sypical, like you said, that
one up, falls back to earth, and Squishy will look for the pass down. AXB cuts off, doesn't give it to Gimmick. Flick over one, Sypical up, stretches it up high. Is anybody there? AXB comes in to find the angle. My goodness, what a recovery. These guys playing on fire right now.
And the flick from AXB, the speed from Sypical, AXB getting the recovery on all fronts. Space Station.
AXB now out of boost, is going to try and stall this out, gets it past the transitional offense, and there won't be a counterattack today, James.
And I was going to say, wait, Bugger, no, the counterattack.
Never mind.
It happened. The caster curse.
To be fair, Arsenal passed it straight back to them, and AXB's like, whoa, bud, come on. I wasn't ready for that.
And that was such a strange series of events because
it's all up to Cloud9, the slow play. Man, Space Station playing so smart, understanding they have control of this series, forcing Cloud9 to make the mistakes. But a miss in defense, Torment puts it to the upper corner. The misses are just enough, and Torment makes it count. It's a tie game.
Squishy puts a hard hit to the corner, and it looked like he was going for a bump on Sypical. Maybe that's why Sypical was forced to jump. earlier than he was ready, or
Just to clear it. Squishy's right there where the clear comes through. Now onto the backboard again. One goalie demolished. Typical's got to hold on to it. Torment puts it just high. Arsenal doesn't make contact. Gimmick will score. Cloud9 stays alive, and we go to game 4.
And that all started out with Squishy actually got a bump on Typical. Typical still powered through. Torment wasn't able to hit the mark, but Gimmick, after that flurry from Cloud9, finally put in the winner, and Cloud9 are still in
Cloud9's half. Torment. Down to the corner. Arsenal's back down. Gimmick was he too far forward? And that one just rolls on in.
Gimmick was cheating up. He was expecting Squishy to get a challenge there. He was thinking that Squishy was going to perhaps get a 50-50. Maybe it'll kick off the ceiling. Gimmick wanted to be in position.
Torment into the corner. Arsenal back to midfield. And then no position for Squishy. Over the top of 2 into a dead empty corner. It'll drop down, and that's Space Station in 4. 1 goal was all it took.
Cloud9, they played Spacestation